Hey everyone, I want to show you a glitch that I found a few months ago that allows you to turn the tape track into a third effects track. First, I want to say this can cause a lot of glitches, a lot of harsh noise, etc., so be very careful and try not to do this when you're hooked up to speakers or loud headphones or anything like that. And if you ever hear like a distorted type of sound or things aren't working well, that's an early warning sign. Go ahead and restart your OPZ. Last warning, if you have any projects where this glitch is actively enabled, it may cause issues in projects even if this glitch isn't being used there. So again, just do this at your own discretion. You need the app for this part, so I'm going to connect my OPZ to my app, and then I'm going to go to the configurator track. By default, FX1 is the only one that has a delay plug. But if you go to FX1 in the configurator and you grab the plug from right here and you hold it down, you can go to FX2. And then you can commit it to one of the plug spots there. So I'm going to go to FX1 again, go over to the tape track. There we go. Now I'm going to hit commit. Okay, so at this point I have a delay plug on FX1, FX2, and tape track. They aren't active, but I have access to them now. Oh, and just to show you, just as a sort of a couple ways of proving that this is what's happened. So let me switch to FX track 2. And open up the OPZ app, and you can see that if I go to that last plug, it says delay. So we know that we have the delay. How do we know that it's also a delay on the tape track? Well, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to mute all three of these at first. Then I'm going to play the chords track, and you hear there's no effects on this, even if I turn these all the way up to the max. No effects because the audio is muted. But if I unmute the audio from the tape track, and I switch the tape track to this delay, you're going to hear a delay attached to it. The audio is coming out of the tape track. Let me check the dry signal on the tape track. Here we go. What I can also do here is I can route this to FX1 and FX2. And this has some pretty neat implications here. Let me turn off the send from the chords track to FX1 and FX2. And check that I've got it. Yep, I've got the tape track, and I've got these both on delays. I'm going to change how much they're delayed really quick here. And then I guess I'll just turn up the knobs a bit. Why not? Even though they'll all sound pretty similar. And what I can do now is if I play this, it's going to go through all of these delays. Because it's going from the chords track to the tape track, and then the tape track to both of these effects tracks. I can get even more wild if I want to and have it go... I can have it go chords track to the tape track to the effects tracks and chords track straight to the effects tracks. That's what it's set up to do now. That's a lot of delay, right? You could go absolutely wild with this. You could put 3 distortions on there, bit crushers, chorus effects, whatever. And then if you wanted to, you could also just record the out of this into your DAW or onto your OP1 or whatever and essentially use it as a way of really distorting audio. Last word of caution, I have played around a lot with putting the tape track or putting tape plugs on effects 1 and 2, and it doesn't quite work as you might expect. It's very chaotic and hard to predict, but it is kind of fun. So I'm not going to demonstrate that here, but I just wanted to acknowledge it can be done, but it gets really weird. Anyway, I hope that this opens up a lot with the OPZ for you and gives you a lot more ideas and options of how you could route things. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.